Hey, what up, friends? Kenji back for another... What is this? Arena QB Drafty. Hit that like and subscribe button. And, well, I think I opened one of the best cards in this format, and that is Discover the Formula. I cannot get enough of this card. I went 7-0 in my decathlon event finals, and I had a first pick, Discover the Formula. Had a really good blue deck. Might try to get that VOD up on YouTube here for a later date, but yeah, cannot say enough about this card. It has just continuously impressed me, and I think blue is just one of the best colors, if not the best color in this cube anyways. Some of the very, very best cards lie in blue. What are we passing? Hullbreaker's good, Command's good, Sovereign's good, but yeah, this Discover the Formula has been way, way too good for me to take over anything else here. So, easy slam dunk, and we will just lean into, hopefully, a good blue deck again, as always. Second pick, maybe just want to take another blue card to kind of signal that, it's going to be cut off in some regard. Moldrifter, I guess, is pretty good here. Can take that over Chartacourse or Sphinx. I'm not huge on Sphinx, but it's okay. Nightmare is another really, really good card if I wanted to take a non-blue. Agent has been cool. I don't know if it's... I mean, you can kind of build around it, but pretty interesting card here. 3 mana 2/2 at the baseline draws a creature from your deck, so kind of interesting. But I'll just take the Moldrifter to follow up. See if we can get some more blue stuff. Watery Grave here would be pretty easy. Seagate Restoration. I guess I could also take the Guardian Idol. I really, really like having the ramp effects in blue. Just because, like I mentioned, a lot of the best cards are in blue, but they all cost like 6 or 7 mana. So being able to cast them early is pretty nice when a lot of people are doing aggro in this format. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take the Guardian Idol here over the Watery Grave. I don't like the... Oh, well, speaking of one of the best 6 or 7 drop blue cards, Scholar of the Lost Trove is one of them. This card has just been such an amazing win con in this format. I mean, I already have Discover the Formula, which is a nuts card to flashback with it. But then you can get, like, Time Warp. If you get Sublime Epiphany, you can do infinite combo. Well, not infinite, but extreme combos with that. It's just way, way too good of a card. And, yeah. The fact that we're getting it 4th pick is a really good sign. This pack, not so good. I have another piece of ramp, but the obelisk is really, really low on my totem pole of this type of fixing. I like any of the 2 mana accelerants or any of the 3 mana accelerants that add colors and not colorless. But since there's not really much else here in this pack, I think it's still the choice. Brawl's Expertise is great, Commit is great, Jace is great. Yeah, really nice 6th pick here for us. I've been really impressed with Jace as well. I'm going to try taking it over... I mean, I think any 3 of these cards would be valid choices, but a lot of times in my blue decks, I churn through them so quickly that having a backup win con like this is actually really, really good. Easy counterspell now. Or I guess I should say cancel effect. Oh yeah, we are locked into the blue as we get a Thirst for Discovery and an Into the Royal. Let's take a little bit of interaction. I'm going to take the Royal right now. I guess I could actually take Magma Quake if I wanted to as well. The thing about the blue decks is that you really need to have ways to stabilize versus the aggressive decks. Because you can just get run over if your opponent just plays like a 2-drop, 3-drop or something, you know? So Magma Quake is really solid. I don't mind the double blue. I mean, it's pretty safe to still just take the Royal, I guess, because it's good interaction as well, but I think that was a close choice. Stowaway is fine. I'm not huge on it, but I think I'll go ahead and take it over Temple of Deceit. It is a pretty solid 2-drop. Okay, Sphinx of Foresight Wield. Inquisition's a good wheel. Temple, Birth of Meletus would be good too. But I don't have a secondary color yet, so let's just keep taking blue cards for now. No regrets here. This is a fantastic start. And besides green, I don't mind pairing any of the colors with blue. Because white can give you mass removal effects, red can give you spot removal effects, black can give you spot removal effects. It's only green, really, that I don't like pairing with the blue, just because it doesn't give you that early way to interact and stabilize, really. I mean, obviously you can get a lot of ramp cards and whatnot and creatures in green, but at least for the type of blue decks that I like drafting in this format, wow, I'd rather play one of the other colors. All right, maybe we take the Watery Grave here over the Restoration. Oh, this is, again, really close. I guess we could just be mono blue for now. I mean, this is a really good land spell, so not upset getting that. We'll take Intervention. If we end up white, that'll be fine. Playable. Can buy you a lot of time, if nothing else. Don't think we're going to play the Marauder in this deck, but Predation has been really good as well if I end up in black. Oh man, can you imagine Seagate Restoration into Scholar of the Lost Trove? Just effectively draw my entire deck over the course of 2 turns. What did we lose out on, I guess? We lost that Commit to Memory and Expertise. And then there were some blue lands, but otherwise, as far as pack 1's concerned, we got basically all of the blue cards you could want here. That we saw, anyway. Oh, well, there's the Expertise on the wheel, too. All right. Just mono playables. I like it. Brazen Borrower. Oh, no. There's one true card here that you're supposed to take, and that is Key to the Archive. This card has been another all-star. Just the perfect card for the type of decks I like to draft. It's 4 mana, it's ramp, it's fixing, and it's also a win condition. So here are the cards that you can get off of the key. Approach the Second Sun, obviously great. Wrath, Time Warp, Counterspell, Tutor, Doomblade, Lightning Bolt. The worst one being Claim the Firstborn. Every other card here is just really, really gross. But yeah. Key to the Archive has been fantastic, and if you can combine it with ways to, like, flicker it or bounce it, then you can keep resetting it. Like, spoilers if you didn't see my decathlon running, but I had Teleportation Circle with Key to the Archive, so I was able to flicker it every turn and keep discovering a new spell. Pretty darn good. Okay. Looks like pick 2 is going to give me a non-blue card. Choices being like Demon Bolt, Poison the Cup, Triome, maybe Settle the Wreckage. Fixing or removal here. I don't really want the Zygoth Triome. But I guess it's probably the safest pick, since I don't know what else I'm doing. This way we don't commit to a second color yet. Oh, there's Patient Rebuilding too. Another really, really good card. I don't particularly care for it. It's just not very fun, so to speak, but it is brutal beyond belief. Might actually end up cutting like Muldrifter here. If we don't get maybe like a way to really maximize it. I don't think we're going to need it. Yeah, this looks gross. Brawl's pretty good. My instant sorcery count is currently 5, but there's a lot of expensive ones. Could take Lotus. I don't think we're going to need that, though. Honestly, it's probably safe to take the Lotus and then wheel the Brawl, but I don't think this is going to necessarily be a Lotus deck. It's pretty expensive. I mean, I guess it's still good. That's fine. The Brawl's very likely to wheel, so I don't mind just taking the Lotus. Thief of Sanity's great. That's definitely a card I could splash for. Other choices would be Cloud Blazer, another fine splash. Or, and maybe this is just a better play, just taking the Hard Evidence. This is a card, another card that's been another big overperformer. Just early blocker, and then card draw as well. Plus, it has synergy with, you know, any ways to cast some more instants or sorceries or whatever. I think that's fine. I mean, the higher power level card is Thief of Sanity for sure, but right now, I don't mind just sticking to mono blue. Champion of Wits. We're not going to consider Ruin Crab. Even though we have the Patient Rebuilding, I don't think we're going for the mill style, so let's just take the good 3-drop. Dismiss is pretty good, so is Cultivated Caravan. I already have a Neutralize for a counter. This might actually be better off as the ramp, although if you look at my ramp right now, we have the 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana, so that's not too bad. Yeah, Dismiss is probably a little bit too good. Fairy's Protection. This card's cute. There's a Cruel Reality here. I do like that one. Kiora is ramp. If you want it to be, right? You can untap a land. Could this randomly be like a good Kiora deck? Untapping Key and Lotus is a lot of mana. I don't really need the Geist Wave. Yeah, maybe I play the Kiora, who knows? Sphinx's Revelation on the wheel. We'll take that. Don't know if we're going to play it yet. Oh, we also got the Settle the Wreckage too. Okay, we got some decent white cards in the board. Although, without any true fixing, I don't know how... Well, I mean, I guess I have the Key and the Lotus. For all did wheel, as expected. Great. Yeah, I could actually be splashing the Settle and the Revelation. Man, Thief of Sanity wheeled too. But why do I feel like I should just take the Spell Pierce? Probably because I'm supposed to. Alright, I mean, that was only pack 2. We have a full third pack to round out this deck. This is the fewest lands I think I've ever taken going into pack 3. I only have 2 lands. But I guess you don't need that much fixing when you're essentially one color. Behold the Multiverse or like Fateful Absence. I feel like Revelation's probably not even necessary here. We have so much card draw otherwise. Pretty easy just to stay mono color. I guess we'll take the Behold. Ooh, Time Warp. Hello. A lot of good cards in this pack. Damn. Golos, Doomscar, Hall of Storm Giants, Disdainful Stroke, but there's no way I can pass Time Warp. I already have, like, the Scholar as well, anyway. Yes, Mazemind Tome is fantastic. Passing a Celestis. Tome just filters your draws, though, and then gives you 4 life later on, so I'm always really happy to play the Tome in basically any deck. Oh. Could just be mono blue, huh? Like I said, the issue with mono blue is that if we run into a creature, heavy creature-based deck, wow, that's a late Demonic Tutor. We could have problems getting run over just by random creatures. I wonder if I'm supposed to take the Tutor here. It's probably right. I have the Zagoth Triome already for a duel. We have like a Predation that we can splash as well. Yeah. Demonic Tutor just seems way too good. Censor here over Intervention. Let's just get a cheap Cycler plus Interaction. What am I cutting right now? I guess the Kiora is pretty weak. I don't really care for the Stowaway. I wonder if this is too much, too many counters. What do we get here? An Augur of Bolas or a Silumgar's Command? Ugh, Silumgar's Command's way too good, right? Although we could just take, like, Heartless Act. Maybe I need the early interaction still. I wonder if, like, Champion of Wits is not even necessary. And maybe even Jace is not that good here. I kind of want to take the Heartless Act. Yeah, I'm actually going to go with the cheap interaction. Hopefully we can pick up like 1 or 2 more blue-black lands if we get lucky. Brainstorm, multiple choice are both fine. Do we have enough shuffle effects for Brainstorm to be worth it? Maybe not, huh? I think I'm just going to take the Consider here. Any more blue-black lands? No. Another counter. I don't think we want Thrix or Karuga. Ah, Thrix is not bad, though. Actually. Thrix... Never mind. Thrix looks really good here. Okay, Palladium Mirror. If we want some more ramp, that might be okay. Disdainful Stroke Wield, but I don't know if we have room for that. So we can just cut, like, the Consider... Illumination Wield. And some last few picks. Okay. Well, I didn't get the, that's good. I didn't get the fixing that I wanted. But this looks like a really, really good, effectively mono blue deck. Just need a couple cards here. I probably don't need the Spell Pierce. We have a couple of land spells as well, so I could maybe even... we willed the Augur and the Silumgar's Command, that's crazy. I mean, Command is just too good, but ugh, I have so many 5-drops now. Jeez. I might even just need to run this Palladium Mirror. I guess the Gilded Lotus actually becomes a cut then. Because once we get to 5 mana, we can cast the majority of our stuff anyways. I mean, I could shave a land or two because we have 3 DFCs, I guess. But this deck also just really wants to hit its lands, so shaving on a land still feels awkward. Well, now that I look at it, I guess the Glasspool Mimic is strange here, right? It's insane with Scholar, but it doesn't copy Thrix, and it doesn't copy Brawl. So half of the creatures in the deck don't work with it. I actually think I'm going to end up cutting that instead of running a tap land then. Just because it doesn't really work with much. Wondering here if I want Champion of Wits over, like, Behold the Multiverse. That seems fine. I don't even really want the Sphinx of Foresight, like I was saying. I think I'd rather just have Jace here. See, is Brawl still good enough? Yeah, absolutely. Alright, yeah. And then we'll just go 17 lands with both of these DFCs. But man, I have a lot of playables in my board. But I think that's good. Alright, so we are going to go super heavy blue. 11 blue. 5 black. Could even go heavier if we wanted, but that seems okay. I mean, we have a couple of black cards that don't mind coming down early. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm wondering if Palladium Mirror is better than the Obelisk. This is susceptible to removal, but it ramps so much better. Or maybe I'm supposed to run all of the ramp here. And just end up cutting the Champion of Wits like I was thinking of in the first place. But again, look how many, like, Moldrifter, Sphinx, Illumination, Behold, Champion, Stowaway, Stroke, Spell Pierce, so many playables on the board. I kind of like doing that. Alright, let's go. Easy money, honey. So really we were just missing Sublime Epiphany and maybe Sublime Epiphany and what's the other one? Alrund's Epiphany. We're missing the Epiphanies. I guess. Gearhulk would have been pretty cool too, but it's just gratuitous, I suppose. Alright, it's going to be the aggro decks that give us the biggest scare, I think. We won the die roll, though, and our hand looks absolutely fantastic. We don't need to lead on the Predation, we only need to find one more land to cast everything. Looks like we're going to be on a white aggro deck. Swamp into Guardian. So we might have to play the Predation as a land next turn, if we don't draw a land. That's really awkward now. I guess I'd rather hold up Dismiss. They might not attack into the Guardian Idol either. But it's super likely they're going to play a spell this turn, right? Yeah, got him. Phew, perfect. Alright, and now we can just slam the Patient Rebuilding. Very, very easy, because we have Baral's expertise to set up for them just playing a bunch of creatures. That's a little bit annoying, but fine. I mean, if they're not developing out their board, it's okay. Milden Earthshaker Kenra. So they have Esper Sentinel, Chandra, Adanto, and a command, but they're only going to be able to cast one of them next turn. I'm just going to pass here and hold up Thrix. I guess they can go Chandra plus another spell. Chandra, like, add mana, and then Adanto. That's fine. Or they can go like Esper, yeah. Esper Sentinel into Chandra, put another counter on the Esper Sentinel, makes sense. Oh, okay. No Chandra. Interesting. They must have like another 2-drop in their hand or something. Ah. Well, that's very good. Okay, nice. Good for them. Sure. But they lose the Chandra and the lower hold command forever. Build 2 lands, nice. Get to draw a couple more cards here. Oh yeah, this is gross. We're gonna just have to expertise this turn though. And looks like I can go ahead and pay the 3. We don't want to bounce the Giant Killer here. But bouncing the Loxodon's also pretty strange, I guess. Well, no, I can just take the Loxodon with the Predation. So yeah, let's bounce those 3 here. I'll deny them an extra card. And then I'll cast Predation. Reinforcements is pretty scary. I don't think we have to worry about Experimental Frenzy anytime soon. Yeah, it's probably just retaking the Loxodon again. And I'm gonna just pass, even though they can make the giant killer big. Just in case they do go like Esper Sentinel into heroic reinforcements or Adanto into heroic reinforcements, I think we want to wait. Yeah. Yep, if they put it on the giant killer, they can attack with it this turn. So I take 5, I got a 12. They have 17 cards left in their deck. Alright, milled 1 land, get to draw an extra card, that's good. Wonder if I want a demonic for a counter spell here. I've already used my dismiss. But getting a counter for, well, I guess they could just shoot. If they just Earthshaker Kenra next turn, we actually have a problem too. Yeah, I think we probably need to go grab a counter. Oh, I guess Silumgar's command could be really good here as well. Ooh, maybe that's better. Silumgar's command and pass. Yep, they are just going to eternalize. That's fine. So let's bounce the 4/4 and give the Vanguard -3/3. I take 6, I go to 6. Still under a bit of concern from the reinforcements, though. So if they go creature into reinforcements, do I die? That's pretty bad. Really need to find like time warp here. I guess I'm gonna let them draw a card. Not find time warp, in fact hit some really bad ones. Not looking great, actually. Hopefully they play a 3-drop here and then they go for heroic and I can censor it. Okay, yeah, please play heroic reinforcements now. Nice! I'm gonna let them draw another card here, that's fine. I think holding up Heartless Act is better. Huh. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna... Unless I jump with the Palladium Mirror, I'm gonna... Well, actually, I guess I can just double block the Giant Killer and then... Heartless Act, the Esper Sentinel. Oh, sorry, Heartless Act, the Phoenix. Gonna have to be careful of that from the graveyard, though. They only have 7 cards left in their deck, so I just need to survive here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. 13 cards left in my deck. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so I can do this. Probably gonna draw Time Warp. There it is, perfect. And that should give us the game, right? Yeah, because now I go land, Time Warp, and then they mill the last 3 cards. And then, oh, I can actually cast any non-creature spell to kill them with their own Esper Sentinel. Beautiful. All right. Love it. Juicy, juicy, juicy. What's the moral of the story? If you see it, discover the formula, you take it during the draft. Oh. Got a kink in my neck. Ugh. Probably from all this whiplash of getting beaten down and then beating down on a moment's notice. Anyways. Give me a match, matchmaker. Dun dun dun. I just want to play Magic. The Arena Cube is too good. Too Gucci. We are on the draw. This hand is not very good. This is like Demonic Tutor for a land. If they have any kill spell for Palladium Mirror, we're in a really rough spot. I have just too many... Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. I need to find some more cheap interaction. Okay, that's better. We don't need the Palladium Mirror with this hand. Well, if they're on a control deck, I guess I might have wished... Or I might have wanted to keep the initial hand, but we didn't know. But the problem is, if they were a creature-based deck and I keep that first hand, then we just lose. Right. Naming red. So they're at least 3 color. Ooh, yeah, this is perfect. Assuming they don't have like a Spell Pierce here. Turn 2 Guardian Idol. Turn 3 Key to the Archive, maybe? Brainstorm end of turn. They probably should have brainstormed before their Crossroads and then scryed the bottom. Something that they didn't want. It's probably a better play from their end, but maybe they just want all of their cards. Who knows? I guess if they just pass with mana open... Okay, they did have 1 shuffle effect, but... They still drew 1 of the cards they brainstormed back on top. Yeah, I guess now that they're tapping out, we're just going to slam the Key to the Archive. Although, if I draw a blue source, playing out the Jace could also be great, but... Well, I mean, I have a bunch of different lines I can take this next turn. I think Key is still the way to go. Putrefy, Spiral, and a Krosan Grip. It's either going to be the Grip or the Spiral. I think the Grip is actually the safest pick here. Just too many good instants and so, or sorry, too many good artifacts and enchantments that they could have. Alright, they do get an open window this turn, though. I think pitching lands right there, but if I don't draw a land next turn, I'm not going to be able to go Predation plus Hold Up counter. Faceless Agent, sure. We did draw the land. I could also just go Predation plus Jace. So let's take a peek, see it. What do they have in their hand now? They have the Gear Hulk with the Epiphany. Yikes. Well, I guess I have to take the Gear Hulk. I could have taken the Epiphany, I guess, and then Krosan gripped the Gear Hulk with that on the stack. So if I play out the Jace, they're gonna like copy their agent, bounce the Jace, draw a card. I guess that's not that bad. Still gonna mill them. They might also just run out a huge giant. But I feel like they're gonna, yeah, they're doing it. They're gonna main phase the Epiphany here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was better to hold up Dismiss. Okay, well if they're attacking the Jace, then they're probably not going to Epiphany. Main phase. I would assume they just go land pass then. Or maybe, I mean, they could play the giant, of course. Huh. Oh, no, they did go land pass. Are they planning on countering the activation of the Jace? It's kind of strange. Sure. So I can counter the Epiphany and kill their agent. Could also bounce my key to rebuy it, but I don't think we want to do that. Ooh, milled their Field of the Dead. That's good. So if they go with Giant this turn and I don't draw anything, we'll probably just chump the Giant with the Guardian Idol to keep the Jace a little bit more active. Yeah, that's fine. But who knows, we might draw like our Heartless Act or something. Not great. $16 cards left in their deck. Field of the Dead would have ruined me as well. Let's go for a chump for the turn. Be Behold the multiverse in response. Yeah, I'll go ahead and counter that. Fantastic draw. Golos. Okay. I found ourselves a Croson Grip target. They don't have Field of the Dead anymore, so that's really good. I wonder if they don't even grab a land. Oh, I guess they don't have black yet. They need to grab a black source. They don't have a black still. Alright, let's mill 2. See what we find. 13 cards left in their deck. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So let's Croson Grip. Go green, green, 1. Cast the Obelisk. Cast the Grip on the Golos. Alright, so they can kill the Jace, but our hand is just way too stacked. They could also put me on a 2-turn clock, but it looks like they are going to kill the Jace. This game's pretty over, though. We can go ahead and discover the formula again. Yeah, that's gross. Oh wow, they drew a counter. So I think if I flash Thrix out in response, it gains the can't be countered clause. Blowout. Yeah, alright, I have 15 cards left in my deck. This game's over. I don't want to take 10 in case they have like a random Banefire in their deck or something. What if they have Mizzix's Mastery? Well, let's not even think about that. They had one unknown draw for the turn, so... let's assume they don't. Alright, grab another land, play out the Beanstalk again. Sure, sure, sure. Perfect. I was actually going to go Tutor for my counter, so now we don't even need to do that. What do we want to Tutor for instead? Oh, I guess just Time Warp. Does that win? Close. Not quite. See, they have 10 cards, I have 13, so we can go ahead and run that out. I have 11. Do I have a way to... Do I have another way to bounce my Scholar to rebuy Time Warp or something? I might. But I guess we probably can't lose if I still just pass anyways. They're dead to both flyers, so... I have just way too much interaction in my hand right now. Pop that off. An individual removal spell I don't need to worry about. Okay, that's kind of scary. We can blow that up with Unstable Obelisk, though. Oh, they're bouncing their Beanstalk. So what happens if I counter the seal away? Yeah, let's go for counter on the seal away. Because I can't use obelisk in response, otherwise they can swift response in response. Wait, they're bouncing Thrix? Aren't they just dead on board? No. They're bouncing the... They still just die to the flyer here. Okay, whatever. They probably didn't have a good way to beat this anyway, so... We'll just win on all angles. Kill him with damage, kill him with mill, kill him with overwhelming value. Easy peasy. Hidden known text on Thrix there, if you guys weren't paying attention, of course. That turn that I played the Scholar, they tried to counter it, and then I flash in Thrix in response, so it's uncounterable. Basically turning Thrix into a fat Mystic Snake. Yeah. All right. So many formulas being discovered in this day and age. What won't he do next? What will he do next? Keep winning, hopefully. On the play, looks good enough. Let's lead with the Triome turn 1. I'm not even going to bother holding it, because it's useful as our only duel in the deck. Uh-oh, okay. This is the problem matchup. Wow, Baral. You beautiful, beautiful soul, you. Good blocker, and reduces the cost of my spells. Let's hope Baral lives, because I do have his expertise. Another red-white deck here. Alright, goodbye. But hey, you know what? Baral stopped another creature being played this turn. And ate a burn spell, so I'm okay with that. That Bomat Courier is getting fat. I don't think I'm going to counter a Soulscar Mage. That one I do need to counter. Let's see, can I play Jace out this turn? So I could hold Jace and play it off expertise, but he's going to get up to 5 loyalty here, so I think it's correct. I mean, they could have another burn spell at the Jace, but then they're not really developing. I'm hoping they just play like a 4-drop creature that doesn't threaten Jace. I'm like, we really want them to tap out. That's not a tap out. Oh, they're ignoring the Jace. Okay. They do have 4 cards underneath Bomat. Another good draw. Alright, let's go ahead and mill them 2 again, see if we can find another card to cast off of expertise. Did not, so we'll just go expertise, bounce, bounce, bounce. Play Demonic Tutor. I'm sure they're going to use the Bomat. Yeah. Draw the 4 cards. And what am I looking for? Honestly, maybe just Time Warp. Makes sense. They're ignoring my Jace, so we might be able to get them with that. I'm hoping that they just go like Welcoming Vampire plus Soulscar this turn to draw a card, in which case I get to go land pass, holding up Command and Formula, And ideally we get to formula because we don't take too much pressure, and then we can go from there. We're not milling them out anytime soon, though. I mean, I could be milling myself, I guess. It's a pretty good one. Ah, okay. So they get to attack for 4 this turn. Wonder if they ignore Jace again. We're really happy if they attack the Jace. That's gaining a bunch of life. Damn, they went face. Okay. Scary, scary. Build heroic reinforcements. So I'm probably going to need to Silumgar's command this turn. Oh, I let it flip into Knight. Maybe I should have... Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yikes. Yikes, that's a problem. Let's see here. Guess I have to bounce their slasher. And I guess I'm gonna kill the channeler and not the battle cry. Not great. Ugh. So they can replay the Stormseeker if they want to and still hit me for 4. Yeah, not having like a Languish for this deck. A little bit too much pressure here. Oh, it's even more than 4, right? Well, it's gonna flip back to daytime. I'm gonna take 6 maybe then? No, they should be pumping their slasher, right? For sure, yeah. Take 6. They have a vampire, 1 unknown card. Okay, that's insane. That might have just saved our day. Oh man, if I had been milling myself, actually. I guess I could just... Well, you know what I could do here? Let's keep milling them. I could actually Scholar on Baral's expertise now. Yeah, that seems good. That's nice. 7, 8. As long as they don't burn me out this turn. This should be a pretty easy win setup. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 mana. Damn. Damn, damn. Okay, they're gonna go for longevity. Nice. That's really good for us. Okay, now I feel like it's all ogre. So I don't think I actually want to draw 7 here. Not yet. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. I really want to find a land. I guess if I draw 7, I'm going to guarantee hit a land. Yeah, never mind. Let's draw 7 cards and then cast Discover the Formula and then cast Time Warp. That's just way too good. Time Warp. I have to discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's see here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Attack for 5 again. I can royal my Scholar, recast the Scholar, Time Warp again. That would require 8 mana. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I would have 3 left over. So we might as well then kick the royal. Wait, what, did I miscount? Oh, maybe I miscounted. Oh, no, this is fine. Time Warp. Take another turn. Grab. 8 cards left in deck. Approach. Play land. Say go and win next turn. Easy peasy. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm gonna be 1 mana short, aren't I? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah, I'm 1 mana short. I can't Seagate Restoration into it. Counter that. Kill a battle cry. I mean, they might attack. It's not a very good attack, though. Yeah, 1 mana off. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, the approach was in my hand when the, when I discovered, and it's perpetual. I do win next turn. I lied. Holy smokes. The perpetual on it is actually relevant here. As long as I don't accidentally overdraw, right? That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that... I forgot it was affected by Discover the Formula. See? Discover the Formula. I told you how broken that card is. It's even more broken than I initially said, even. Well, alrighty. That's how you do it. Good beaties, good beaties. How are we looking? Solid enough hand. It's got interaction early, so can't mulligan that. Another red deck, huh? Red-black this time, so they could be on the sack deck. Red-black sacrifice is really solid. They're gonna choose to draw a card. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna run out the Triome here because we don't need to. We already have double black, double blue, and up to 5, so I think we're gonna cycle the Triome if they don't do anything this turn. I'm okay with that. Ooh, yeah. Alright, let's go key. Day of Judgment, Doomblade, Croson Grip. We'll take the Wrath, and I'll pitch the Idol now. Siege Gang Commander. Whatever will I do? Can Into the Royal are key to the archive if we want to at some point. Chandra's pretty annoying. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I can go Thrix into Time Warp next turn if I want. But I don't even know if that's good. 6, 7, 8. I guess I'll just Jace here. I'm still gonna just target my opponents, I think. We'll pass holding up the Royal. I do have a lot of value in milling myself, but like I don't expect Jace to get up to ultimate range again like it did in the previous game. And because we have patient rebuilding, and our deck is already capable of basically drawing itself in the course of a game, I think I'm fine targeting. That's fine. Alright, I think we'll just bounce the Chandra end of turn then. Palladium Mirror, it's good. Go ahead and mill them. Look at another card. Just get the Tome online. Let's get the Palladium Mirror online. Again, you don't really need to fire off Time Warp unless you absolutely have to, or it's going to push your advantage that much further. I don't think this is the scenario for it yet. Just keep developing out. Looks really good here to me. Yep, don't care.
Let's do this.
They might shoot the Palladium Mirror. If they shoot Palladium Mirror, I will probably go for Thrix Time Warp next turn. And I guess I'll probably Heartless Act the Reaper if it attacks Jace. I mean, even if it goes to face is even scarier, I suppose. You have like a Village Rites? They do. Okay, that's fine. They have 16 cards left in their deck, so it's not going to be too hard to mill them out. Very good draw, obviously. Alright, let's mill 2, draw a fresh card. 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably just better to discover the formula here. Oh yeah, there it is. GG's. Alright. Time Warp. Might as well scry. We're going to be using up our mana, so get the value there. Now, yeah, we're going to keep milling them, even though milling myself would also be a win. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we can go Scholar, take another turn. They're off of it. And we just... way too many things going on here. Yeah. This is why I always try to draft blue in this format. Just too good. Way too freaking good. Alright. On the play, decent looking hand. We'll play Guardian Idol turn 2 instead of Brawl. Don't have anything to do with the mana anyways. Concealed Courtyard into a doggy. Okay. Yep, still gonna play the Idol out. Next turn we can go Brawl plus hold up Censor. 1 mana Censor even. Priest of Forgotten Gods. Alright. Hopefully we get to censor something here. Swords? You got me. Priest of Fell Rites. Do we want to censor that? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just draw lands. They might not even attack with Priest now, but... I think with our hand, we just want to find lands. Beautiful. We don't need a Time Warp yet. Let's just pass with Dismiss now. Give us more chances of finding something to do off of the expertise. They're scared because I have Guardian Idol. Looks like they just want to attack with Priest. Yep. So we'll just take the 2. They can get some random crap off of that. I guess I'll counter. It's not super good, but again, I kind of want to just get cycling. Good, more lands, more better. And yeah, once again then, I think we're just going to pass here. Now I can Into the Royal, the Priest of Forgotten Gods at end of turn or whatever. Faithless Looting, ooh. Okay, we're going to let that resolve. Not sure what big fatties they could discard here. Might just be a value Priest. Oh no, they're just going to discard 2 lands. That's fine too. We really want to just get this Seagate Restoration. Because they're not doing anything. Like, I'm at 17 life, so we have plenty of time here. Cycle Canyon Slough. Yep, love it. No attacks. Go ahead and Into the Royal, the Priest EOT. Because they can't sacrifice itself. So they can't fizzle it. There it is. Beautiful. And now we're just going to slam Island. Draw 4 cards. And go from there. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, we could do the Scholar into the Seagate Restoration I was talking about. Draw infinite. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I guess we'd rather bounce, bounce, bounce this turn. Set them back to the Stone Age and then predation them. I bounced nothing that costs 3 or more, but they might still have one of those, you know, something that costs 3 or more in their hand. 2 more cards left we haven't seen. God, Pharaoh's Gift. Yep, that's it. And they have a Mythos of Nethroi, but they don't have green for that yet. Two, 7, 9 mana. What if I just Demonic Tutor for my E? Rankle? Okay. It's a little bit annoying, I guess. But I have a land to discard, so not the biggest deal. If that's the mode they choose, anyways. Sure. Seven, 8, 9, 10. So 1 mana off of being able to Demonic Tutor for Key and then Time Warp. Alright, well let's start off with Demonic. Go see what we want to find. I mean, maybe I just want to grab Discover the Formula. 6, 7, 8. Discover the Formula seems pretty good. Let's see. 15 cards left in my deck. 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a way that they can somehow deal 7 extra points of damage to me? I don't think so. So I think I'm just going to pass here. I'm going to hold the Palladium Mirror to discard it to Rankle. Ooh, they're drawing cards. Okay. That's even better now. I think we win next turn. No, it's close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13. 13 cards left in my deck. Let's see, so if I Scholar on Seagate Restoration, I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go down to 6. Time Warp. Play the Jace. We're a little bit short, right? 13 cards left in my deck. They have a Mythos of Nethroi open. 6, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Six, 7, so now we can't do that. Guess we'll just go Time Warp. Jace, uptick on myself. Time Warp. Oh, maybe we can still win. Jace first sets this up. Never mind. 10 cards left. Yeah. Jace sets this up. Time Warp on self. We don't want to run out the mirror. Now we go... Scholar on our... whatchamacallit? Seagate Restoration. I guess I should have used Jace first. Whatever. Just shouldn't matter. To draw a counter, I did. Is there a way that I can lose this? If they kill Jace somehow, I guess? Can I cycle 3 cards real quickly in response? Hard evidence. Okay, oof, they didn't have it. I was thinking if they killed Jace in response, could I cycle? So what I was going to do was go hard evidence, draw with the clue, go down to 2 cards. No, that wouldn't have worked. Activate the Jace, then they kill Jace in response. Yeah, I think I just missequenced there, but... I mean, we knew they didn't have the green to use the Mythos of Nethroi. But the better play... I needed to use Jace first on the previous turn. The turn that I time warped, oh, sorry, the turn that I restorationed. If I had used Jace first, then restoration, I would have drawn 1 more card, and I don't think I would have been in an awkward scenario. Anyway. On the draw here with a very good hand, since we drew a Guardian Idol off the top, we have the turn 2 Idol, turn 3 Key play. Looks like we might be going versus another control deck, so Predation's gonna be nice. Have a Settle the Wreckage, which we don't care about. Okay. Just evoking Hummel Drifter. Alright, so this gives us a great window of opportunity to resolve the key. Turn 3 key. Feels so good. Hey look, now I have 2 Time Warps in my deck. Discard the mirror here. Want the lands, don't need the creature anymore. Foretell a card, yeah, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 mana. So here, I don't even think I bother casting anything. I want to wait until I can Predation and hold up Command or whatever. Yeah, I guess I'll gain a life here. I still get to hold open Command. Let's play at our land. Let's go ahead and take a peek. They're gonna go for a Memory Lapse. That's fine. We don't mind redrawing that. Cloud Blazer. Annoying. Let's do it again. Ooh. Well, they have some scary cards. My god. Tutelage is insane versus me. Dismiss and Epiphany are both gross here. And they have a Spell Pierce? Oh no. Spell Pierce is also really, really good. I guess I have to take the Tutelage. Tutelage will just solo me. They only have 2 blue sources right now, so unless they draw another one this turn, they won't be able to cast a double blue counter and hold open Spell Pierce. That's a good draw. Looks like they're going to go for the Epiphany, and we can Silumgar's Command. Oh, they're just going to go for Dismiss. Yeah, I'm going to use my command. Let's counter the Dismiss. Return Island to their hand. Oh. Never mind, I only get to choose 2. For some reason, I thought I had Epiphany. So, counter Dismiss, kill the Cloud Blazer. There we go. And then let's just main phase draw. So I don't think I've played a land yet this turn. Big ol' Starnheim, huh? Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's start off by drawing. Not great. I need to draw a land to be able to into the Royal, into Warp. So I guess we'll just instead Obelisk into Warp. Hey, that's great. Nice, nice, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 mana. So let's... I wonder if I'm supposed to hold the Royal for something else. Yeah, let's just tome here, draw a card first. Scholar on our Time Walk. Take an extra turn. Draw the last card. Actually, no, we don't need to do that, do we? We just go land pass here. Because, again, they only have 2 blue sources right now. We can pinch them on their blue. Can try to. I still really want to into the Royal Mound Key to the Archive, but I don't know if that's correct. Doesn't look like it's worth bouncing our own Scholar yet. That Time Warp initially, remember, was from the Key to the Archive, so I still have my Time Warp in the deck as well somewhere. Fading Hope. Okay, that's fine. Seven, so it is relevant here, right, to save 2 damage. So if I animate, I then have 1, 2, 9 mana open. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay. So block. Royal a token. Hold up dismiss. Because they don't have enough blue here, so they can go for Epiphany, but they cannot spell pierce my dismiss. Yep. Tap. Blue, blue, 1. Dismiss their Epiphany. Nice draw. Nice draw. Yeah, let's go ahead and cycle the sensor then. Okay. Oh, that's insane too. All right, so let's go discover the formula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana left over, and then we can demonic tutor time warp. Well, actually, if I play Thrix first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 9 mana. Spend 5 of it. Go to 4. No, I'm going to be a mana short. Alright, so I have to discover the formula, and then into demonic time warp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, time warp. For all. Time warp. Five cards left in my... No, 11 cards in my deck, 5 in my hand. This is a win though, right? Scholar on time warp. This deck is so stupid. Jace. Mill myself. 8 cards left in deck. Patient. Take my extra turn. Milled 3 lands. This works, right? If you would draw a card of your life, yep. Ah. Oh. Ah. So good. So freaking good. This is effectively what I did yesterday in the decathlon final. Although I was a baseline blue blink deck. But I mean, we had a lot of the... We had Scholar, we had the Discover. I think I had Jace, although I had it in my sideboard. Some other stuff. Yeah, this is why you draft blue in the Arena Cube. But like I said, all decks have game in this format. You'll notice that in a lot of my aggro matches, like, it's been close. Pardon me, excuse me. So, it's not that this deck is the best deck in the format, it's just, this is what I like to do, and when it works, oh baby, doesn't go well. I'm gonna keep this. Not great, but we're on the play. Hopefully we can find a Guardian Idol or something, or Maze Mind Tome on 2. But assuming the opponent's not like super aggro, we can neutralize their first effective threat, hopefully. And I mean, we just have 2 of our better cards anyways. Yeah, Heartless, a good draw too. Alright. Blue-green. Doesn't give us any info. The Temple Garden, nice. Yeah, but my deck is happy to go land go for the first 5 turns, really. Ooh. Lanamore Visionary. We're gonna let that resolve. I think I'm just gonna Heartless Act it. Kill the Mana Dork. Save the Neutralize for something better. If I'm gonna draw a card with 4 mana, that's the card I want to draw. Always. Alright, let's go. We got ourselves a plan, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I can't cast the Approach if I draw, unless I draw another land, because I just discarded my Swamp, but I think that's correct. All of the cards in my hand are just too juicy. Oh, speaking of! Okay. Let's go mirror match. In before they get Croson Grip and kill my key. I really want to draw a land now, so I can just slam the Approach. Hard evidence. Alright. Let's crack it, try to find a land. Still get to hold up Neutralize, though. This game got interesting. Birth of Meletus. I do not care about that. That does tell us they have a basic plains in their deck, so... Alright, 5 mana open. Let's see if they just pass here. Thrag Daddy. I'm gonna go ahead and counter this, because my game plan is just to slam the Approach next turn. And then set up from there. I'm giving them a window, though. Tezzeret. Alright, they only have 2 artifacts, so they only draw 1 card there. It's a pretty nice one. Target myself. Oh, I'll milled my Demonic Tutor. Hit an Obelisk. I might win next turn, though. Granted, currently the key to the archive is my only white source, so if they kill the key, we're gonna have to play a little bit longer. Alright, they're digging. I mean, they have 7 cards in their hand. They're playing 5 color. That's a good sign. Cycle for 3 mana? I can dig that. Tap land, sure. Pass. Alright, well I'm gonna mill them for 2 and draw a card. There goes Golos. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Time Warp, take an extra turn here. That resolved, nice. Let's also go for a... Oh wait, let's see how much mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's royal their key to the archive. Take away 2 mana sources from them. Oh. I go for it?
Let's try this.
I guess I just make them have it. Okay, they didn't. Another thing I was going to be able to do there was Brawl's expertise, bounce my own key to replay the key for free, and hopefully hit some more goodies. So, hey, that's how you do sometimes, friends. Like I said, this is quickly turning into my favorite archetype of Arena Cube. Just baseline blue, good cards. Yeah, we had Scholar of the Lost Trove, one of the best creatures. Discover the Formula, I think might be the best card in the cube. Time Warp, Patient Rebuilding, Key to the Archive, another really fun card. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, because if you want more decks like this one, you should hit that. Hit it. Do it. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Peace out.